Well, my first look at Twitter right now is that I guess Katie Hobbs is no longer governor, and I have an acquaintance and kind of a friend who is giving Kari Lake kind of a hard time. I don't know why, but I might ask him like what the deal is. He was actually kicked out of the. He was actually kicked out of the. I think the Reagan Library or the debate because of his behavior, and who knows why. I mean, I'm just speculating at this moment. But two things I wanted to get into besides the Katie Hobbs story. I mean, the Katie Hobbs is still developing. It seems like there was a lot of corruption within her campaign and a lot of vile things that were happening there. So sleazy. Seems like so sleazy. But I the first was there was an incident that a person that I follow had a tweet of a girl, a white girl. She was crying about being being abused, sexually abused, and then there was a black man in the picture, and it turns out that may or may not be the case. But one of the things that I believe often happens is these kinds of stories get put out, but like if you're racially conscious and you're aware of certain things, groups will put out false information to get you to post it, and then you'll end up looking like a fool. I mean, you'll end up looking wrong. And again, I don't think that there's anything that these groups can do that is underhanded. I mean, they're kind of underhanded behavior. There's no bounds to their treachery. So, I think to a degree, a lot of people will try to put things out there that are false. So you'll post it, and then you look like a person that's lying. Could be wrong on that, but I wouldn't put it past them. Uh, Next thing is uh, Amala. I believe it's Amala Epinobi. She posted something on Twitter about a girlfriend, or I guess a woman talking about her girlfriend. I mean her boyfriend, who's become red pilled, and I kind of believe that both the woke and sometimes the red pill become a little bit dogmatic in their view, and they cannot see nuanced and things like that. To me, a lot of the woke is, I mean, they're awful for the most part. I think they're the worst. I think they're the worst thing. Like the worst big thing in this country are these leftists. They're very moral, authoritarian, um, but sometimes the red pill, I believe, can be the same way. Could be wrong on that, but that's what I observe is both are like new knowledge, and sometimes when you get new knowledge, uh, it gets into the ego, and ego's a really large narcotic. I'm no different than that. I sometimes, even now, I think someone will say something and it will enlighten me, and I'll become very arrogant and egocentric, and I have to kind of like, I'm not the one who originated it, and if it's enlightening, maybe I'll share it with more people. But if the person's big enough, I don't need to share it with anybody because they already know, you know. So that's just my point of view on that. It's just like, yeah, to a degree, I would say on both sides, ego and arrogance is a, kind of a big issue. But it's more, I believe, on the other side. There's a lot of foolishness. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and maybe share the video if you gain anything from it.